you want to mail in your vote, okay. You got an absentee vote, you want to mail it in. I know everyone's got different rules on this, but it should be there by election day. That is not too much to ask.
I have to tell you, I was listening to NPR today, and they were telling me how it's really Pennsylvania. That's going to be a mess, but that's the Republicans' fault. They just wouldn't get rid of that law.
Well, they did. Republicans, I mean, they're not completely wrong on this. Republicans were. Now, if you look at it the other way, right? The argument against this is votes will come in, they will get tabulated in advance, someone will leak them, people will know what's going on in advance, and there could be shenanigans. That's probably why they did it this way. But, go to Florida. Go ask Ron how this is happening every single election, and they're doing it competently. Go ask Rick Scott. He'll remember, figure this out, and implement a similar policy, because it doesn't make any sense. If you're going to have a high number of mail-in votes and absentee votes, if it's going to be the determinative factor in a close election, you got to be able to tabulate it within a reasonable amount of time.
I have to tell you, I'm looking for the thing that they did in Baghdad, remember? They stuck their fingers in purple ink.
Purple ink.
I think we should go back to that. You got your finger in purple ink? Great, you voted. You got one vote, that's it. And it doesn't come off for like a month. So, in pre-voting, you got your ballot, you have your purple finger, you should only have one with you, period. Or we could do something really crazy and catch up with the 21st century and use something called blockchain. Yeah, we'll talk about that some other time. Oh, very futuristic. Love telling you about American financing and how much they help people save money. There are people that have had their lives changed. Kelly is one of them. She's a listener, and she said she just got some of her home equity to pay off her credit card debt. Not only American Financing helped her with that, but they also ended up saving her $675 a month. I think that's the exact average, or it's $695 is the average that American Financing is saving listeners. Imagine getting that much money every single month, how that would help you. And on top of it, you're out of debt. Yes, please. Think about where that would put you and your family financially. All you have to do is spend 10 minutes. Do it now. If you're standing in line at a polling booth, call now. It's American Financing at 800-906-2440. 800-906-2440. It's AmericanFinancing.net.
American Financing, NMLS 182334. www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Happy holidays, Bay Area. I'm Amy Eric, founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company I named after my daughter. I started Madison Reed to give you the most luxurious hair color made with ingredients you could feel good about. Are you tired of spending hundreds of dollars at the salon, having appointments take 3 hours, and not knowing the ingredients in your hair color? Then you should try Madison Reed. You may know Madison Reed for its at-home hair color, but big news, we now have 6 locations in the Bay Area where we color your hair for you. We call them hair color bars. Book a service and let us take care of you in half the time it takes at a typical salon and for a fraction of the price. For a limited time, enjoy our new client offer on root services starting at $60. Visit madison-reed.com/San Francisco. That's madison-reed.com/San Francisco. Try it, love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
Sip your way into the holiday spirit with Starbucks Peppermint Mocha. Sweet creamy whip, a chocolatey swirl, a dash of peppermint, steamed milk, and espresso. It's a little gift to give yourself. Find your cheer on the Starbucks app today.
Festivals, football, flannels. Some say fall is their favorite time of year. And this fall, there are now updated COVID-19 booster shots designed to help protect against COVID-19 variants. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster shot appointment as soon as you're eligible. And don't forget to enjoy the foliage. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
You don't ride an elevator for the music, and you don't pick an airline for the movies. So when it comes to audio entertainment, it makes sense to choose Audible. It's the home for stories told by the biggest stars, like John Hamm, Kerry Washington, and Kevin Hart. It's home to epic adventures, chilling mysteries, and can't-miss comedies. Audible is the home of storytelling. Let your imagination soar with audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Start a free trial at audible.com.
Vicks NyQuil Severe tackles your worst cold and flu symptoms, changing this into this. NyQuil Severe, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, sore throat, stuffy head, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold, medicine. Use as directed.
We'll keep this advertisement quick because speed is what we do best. Oil Changers offers fast and friendly oil changes while you wait in the comfort of your car. In just 15 minutes, our trained technicians will change your oil, air filter, and check and adjust your fluids and tire pressure. Save $15 off your next oil change by visiting our website, oilchangers.com/radio. That's oilchangers.com/radio. Oil Changers. Drive through. Drive happy.
Here in just a minute, and her podcast. You don't want to miss that. It's Megyn Kelly and me. And then I think our first guest tonight is Megyn Kelly. She'll be on our election broadcast tonight to give us her view of what's been happening, what she's hearing on the ground. And also in the first hour of the broadcast is Donald Trump. So we've got a packed show, and all of the analysis, everything that you need. Steve Deace is going to be there. Dave Rubin is going to be in Florida with Ron Scott. Ron Scott. Wow. What is wrong with you?
Ron Scott?
I'm telling
what
you.
is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you?
I think I'm getting Alzheimer's.
Is it just like a 24-hour?
It's a mild case.
You gotta sleep it off. That's usually this is what the show sounds like tomorrow, and it probably will sound that way because we're going to be doing live coverage till midnight Eastern on Blaze TV, then over to the Stu Does America YouTube channel, where you can keep following us there into the wee hours of the morning. I know, Glenn, you'll, I'm sure, pop on the YouTube feed, right? Over at like 1 or 2 a.m.
If I remember, I don't know. I don't know. But
oh no, you're going to use that for an excuse on everything now.
Ron DeSantis is going to be with Dave Rubin tonight. It is going to be a great broadcast. Kicks off at 7:45, blazetv.com. Just go to blazetv.com, and that's /midterms, blazetv.com/midterms. Use the promo code REDWAVE, and you'll save $30 off your subscription. You don't want to miss tonight. It's going to be, if this is the way I am now, imagine me in 9 hours.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a disaster.
This is going to be...
Hopefully the election results make us feel better for Glenn's mental collapse.
They better. This is the day we pull the bacon out of the fire. Today.
Bacon out of the fire?
Yeah.
What is happening?
You throw the bacon in the fire. It was in the pan. Now you throw it in the fire. You got to pull the bacon out. It's still in a pan, but... If you're living with aches and pains, especially if they're frequent and nagging and relentless, I want you to take a moment and think back to the last time you really felt good. Can you even remember what it felt like? Now, here's even a more important question. What would you give to go back to feeling like that again? Maybe it would just be nice to take a stroll with your loved one or play with your grandchildren. I've suffered from persistent, crippling pain almost all the time for about 5 years. When I started taking Relief Factor, I took it because my wife made me start taking it. I didn't think it would work for me. Yet here I am today, virtually pain-free, doing the things I love to do, all thanks to my wonderful wife and Relief Factor. I love that it's not a drug, but it was developed by doctors, and about 70% of the people who try it go on to order more. Are you part of that 70% that can get your life back? Your first step to becoming pain-free just might be to order the 3-week quick start for only $19.95. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call 800-4-RELIEF. Find out more about this offer offer. Feel the difference. ReliefFactor.com. Mike Lindell is a great example of